This episode is brought to you by our friends at Bubba Coos Burritos.
Bubba Coos, the place for the family. Go get a great meal, chill, kick it. Always Bubba Coos, place to go to.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and I rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. Whenever tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
I'm ready, pal. Franklin, how's your day, bud? How's your day? How's your Arnie Palmer? You ever had an Arnie Palmer?
You know, I honestly, I always drank Arnold Palmers, never spiked Arnold Palmers.
Okay.
I always drink them. I like them. I try not to drink calories unless I'm getting hammered.
Gotcha.
Or even toasted.
So the video that Renee lovingly sent me about her wonderful husband. Were you drinking calories that night?
What's his name?
Franklin. Oh yeah, the boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, you, pal, you.
Yeah, okay.
When you ran on your porch, is that an outlet receptacle that you?
It is. Yeah, I guess you call that your outlet cover.
Yeah, and it looked like V opened the door. So who was the little girl running up with you? Because it was two little girls.
Yeah, no, that was V's friend. V's friends.
Okay.
This was fun. That's probably what's even funnier is everyone think that's V. It's not. It's my.
I saw V open the door. I'm like, wait, who's that kid?
Laughing at me. I'll tell you, I had an awesome day Saturday. I went in the morning. My daughter had her little dance recital. She crushed it. You know, I thought.
Saw the videos.
She did pretty good.
It was outdoor.
It was outdoor in Bayville, like that outdoor park.
Okay.
Bro, mad people. I'm like, damn, maybe I should open a dance school. You know, but then I was like thinking about it. I had probably 15 people with me, and for one girl.
True.
True. So I'm sure that was the case for a lot of kids.
Sure.
But anyway, she did well. Then afterwards, Tina wanted to go fishing, and he just got a new like a blow up kayak for his birthday. Okay. So I threw it in the truck and took it to Steve's house, and we kind of hung out there, had a couple drinks there. Then I ended up home.
Wait, Steve lives on the bay.
Correct.
You were fishing in the bay?
Sebastian, Santino.
You're
all the S's.
So what was he fishing for?
I don't know.
It's not much in there.
6 packs or something.
I don't know. Not a whole lot in the bay right now.
Yeah, no.
It's not even crabs in the bay right now. There's probably a few fish in there, but not much.
Don't ruin the kid's dream. Come on, he wanted to fish. He had a new rod and everything.
I know, but I'm curious what he was trying to catch.
He had bunker. We went and got bait.
Yeah, what did he catch?
Nothing.
That's my point. There's nothing in there right now. There will be.
Listen, kept them busy for a while. I had a couple drinks with Steve and some friends. Then I ended up back at my house, and my neighbor had a party. Their daughter graduated from med school. Okay. And I went over there and had continued to have a couple more drinks.
Okay, all right. So now you're.
My wife had to leave to go to pick up one of my kids. You know, my daughter was kind of home with her friend. I wouldn't say alone, but I'm next door. So when she comes, she's like, "Oh, I'm scared." I'm like, "All right, I'll come there." So I was finishing up, and I'll race you. I was like, "I'll race you home." So they're going, they go. I get stopped saying hello. Then I'm like trying to catch up. And
it's a great, bro. It's got like 150,000 likes.
Dude, my knee hurts too, bro.
I should have put sound with it.
It hurts too. There's no sound.
I said I should have put sound with it. I should have put sound to it.
Like don't or some shit.
Yeah, what was that? That was
Pink Panther. That probably wouldn't be good. Like some crashing fucking plates or something like that.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Some music.
So yeah. Bro, then so that was honestly besides the fall.
The Monty Python music, I guess, would have been good with that.
Besides the fall, Saturday was a great day, man. It was awesome. Beautiful out.
Yep.
Hung out at Steve's with some people. He hung out with my neighbors, talked to some good people. It was summertime feeling. I love that feeling.
I've been fishing quite a bit with my kids lately.
Yeah, I need to ask you where that is.
I can't. I'll tell you off air, but I can't tell you on it. My buddy will kill me. My buddy just bought a new house, and this is right behind his house. He's got like the only access to it. It's literally like his own personal little pond, and it is chocker block full of fish. I talked to the old owner, so I've caught a bass, a pickerel, and about 9,000 sunfish out of there so far. Which I find this hard to believe, but I'm not that familiar with Jersey fishing, so I guess you could be right. But it's not a very deep pond. It's not a very big pond. But the old owner was there one day. He stopped in, and he's like, "Oh, there's catfish in there too." I'm like, "Fucking cat!" So there's sunfish, sunnies, bass, catfish.
Do people stock it?
No, at least I don't think so.
Then how does it naturally?
I don't know. I hear that it starts in Jackson somewhere and comes down through as a, you know, it's got a tributary like a stream that runs through it. But yeah, I don't know. But it is loaded. And I caught a bass. It was probably maybe a 3-pounder, a little light, maybe 2.5, something like that. But you know, it's a nice.
You don't keep any of these things. Right?
No, they're all shit. My cousin, who's a fucking wild beast man, cooks them and eats them, but I don't know why.
Bass?
Bass, yeah, they're not a good eating fish.
No.
He will tell you they are. Maybe other people, you know.
What about trout? Is that good eating?
In my opinion, very good eating. Yeah, it's definitely a sought after
people
eating fish for sure. Yeah. Pickerel not so much. But
why? Because it's fresh. Why is fresh? Are they all trout?
Those are all fresh. Yeah, fresh water. You know, some fish can be both. Salmon can be salt, fresh. But I caught a pickerel in there, which I think a pickerel.
You think they're swimming? They're like in like the Mississippi freshwater, then they end up in the whatever Atlantic or the Gulf of Mexico. And it's like, oh shit, it's salty now.
Well,
I need a drink. I need a drink.
Fucking idiot. Salmon, right? They spend most of their life in the ocean, but they come back up into the river that they were spawned in.
Upstream.
You know, they were born into.
Upstream.
Right.
Something about
they
that.
come back up into the very river that they were born in to spawn, and then they die.
So are they all born in the same river everywhere?
No. There's some rivers that are like really known for spawning, obviously, like in Alaska and stuff.
Isn't that like
that.
where you see the fucking bears just
going?
And they said you could sit there and watch them because the bears are they're eating fucking salmon. They don't
Those
want
salmon are going to die anyway. You know, they die after they spawn. They die, but that's why they go. I don't know why that is. Circle of life, I guess. But they go into this weird metamorphosis where their actual like their structure, their bone structure, I guess, and their facial structure changes. They really look like the males look like. They look scary looking.
So why don't we, like, instead of farm them, why don't we just get those? They're on their way out anyway.
Well, I'm sure we, like with most things, we overeat what the availability is. The abundance, the need does the abundance. So, you know, like where I'm from in Maine, they have salmon pens offshore where they raise them, but they feed them almost like a dog food. They throw it in there, and they say, I don't know that I ever noticed a difference. I'm sure I, at some point at a restaurant, ate a penned salmon, like a
farm raised
salmon. I'm sure I did at a restaurant.
Supposedly, it's like they're in their own shit. Supposedly,
I don't know.
True?
I mean, I don't know how they're in their own shit. It's big. It's nets. They're in a net.
Yeah. So that farm raised isn't like a fucking farm.
Right.
They're literally in the ocean.
But I think it's the food they eat. You know what I mean? The food they eat is not. It's not. It's like a dog food. It's like a pellet they feed them, and that of course probably affects the
fucking salmon. Usually out there eating shrimp and shit.
Yeah. Well, it's no different than SeaWorld, bro. Same fucking thing.
Worms.
Are you a fan of SeaWorld? Would you take your kid there?
I don't think so.
I went there as a kid.
Oh, you know, I just seen a fact. Crazy fact.
Yeah. Go ahead.
An orca, a killer whale, has never killed a human in the wild.
Ever.
Never. For in captivity. But you deserve to be killed.
I don't know. That's a little bit strong statement, but
I
think you're an idiot to swim with them. You've robbed them of their life, and you're fucking with them.
But why is that? Why don't they kill us?
And they are the number one predator in the ocean by far. Number one. They'll kill great white shark.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they could easily kill, and I think it's their intelligence level. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same reason.
These are nasty tasting motherfuckers. I don't want to take a bite.
No, I think they're just super intelligent creature. I think this is my own theory. I'm sure people can disagree.
Much more intelligent than you.
But like a dolphin, right? This is actually a Joe Rogan joke. I think a dolphin has never ever. Have you ever heard of anybody catching a dolphin? They eat fish. You use fish as bait. Fucking. Your son's out there fishing in the bay with. Why doesn't a dolphin? Obviously, I'm joking. There's no dolphins in the bay, but why has a dolphin never ever bit into a piece of bait? They get caught in nets and things like that and pulled in, but have they never ever? Because I think they're highly intelligent creatures of the ocean that know that there's something up with that.
Motherfucker's got a hook on this thing.
Right. Well, not something that it's not natural. You know, that something's up with it. You know. So I think orcas and dolphins are probably the two of the more, and an octopus are probably the smartest creatures in the ocean.
I don't know if an octopus is as smart as a dolphin or
I don't know. They're geniuses of escape. They can figure a way out of anything.
Escape room. That escape room I did in Virginia Beach.
And yeah,
I don't know about that.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
I did one of those.
I did one too.
And then how they can
Virginia
color
Beach.
change is insane to match their surroundings.
They could not even. They could be like in a shoebox.
Yeah.
You know, and just turn into the wall over here.
It's insane how that works. But yeah, there's some very intelligent life, you know, and they have their own language. It's like orcas communicate.
Well, that's the thing.
Dolphins communicate. We just don't know what they're saying. Right.
That's wild. It's wild.
Mm-hmm. I think generally speaking, shellfish are pretty dumb. I don't think a lobster is very intelligent.
Mollusks.
But
is an octopus considered a mollusk?
I don't believe so. What look that up, Andrew. What is a mollusk?
No, I think they're like a trithopod or some shit. You know what I mean? An acropod.
An acropod?
You know, listen, I'm fucking putting two words together to make sound like I know what I'm talking about.
You see that documentary about the octopus? What was it called?
Something friend? No.
Shit, I can't think of the name of it. But pretty interesting how he visited it
You saw
every
it?
day. I saw it.
I didn't watch it.
My sister told me to watch it.
I've been trying to.
It was pretty good, man. I mean, it's about a bond that they really form, and it's about how this octopus has to, because it doesn't have a great defense system, right? It is a predator. It eats, shellfish and shit, but there are tons of things in the ocean that hunt it, sharks being the main one.
Seals.
And how it outsmarts them, like, on a daily basis. And then it gets attacked, and then it gets...
Aren't they great swimmers?
I don't know about great... I don't even know if you would call it swimming. They're great squirters. They just kind of squirt their way through the ocean.
Yeah.
You know? Ever been with a squirter?
No. Mollusk. Yeah, they are. An octopus is a mollusk.
No way. I wouldn't have thought that.
Because they say mollusks like clams and scallops and stuff like that are like they have less feeling than a plant, perhaps.
Less feeling than a plant?
Yeah.
So wait, so you're saying an octopus is a mollusk?
I don't know, but I know. That doesn't make sense.
I did not know that an octopus was a mollusk.
Yeah, I didn't know. I think I thought I remember hearing that.
But then you said arachnopod or something after it.
All right.
So
yeah.
you were right,
I bet you it's some kind of pod. Something over there, right?
Septipod.
Cephalopoda.
There you go.
That was fucking pretty close,
fucking
buddy.
nailed it, homie G.
Listen, don't fuck with me,
God,
bro.
Genius, bro. You are. You're a genius. You're a guy that gets hit in the head a lot.
I mean, I'm like not really, but
no, you actually pull some shit out of your fucking hat once in a while that I'm pretty surprised by. I did not know an octopus was a mollusk.
Yeah.
But they are pretty damn intelligent. Just put it in, see if it pops up. Probably a dumb question, but what is the most intelligent creature in the ocean? Is it an orca? I think it is.
Intelligent creature?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's either a dolphin, an octopus, or an orca.
Just stuff we don't know about. The stuff that we don't even know what's out there. Do you think there's stuff we haven't discovered yet?
Absolutely, man. We've only discovered less than 5% of the ocean or something like that.
Something like that.
Explored, I should say, not discovered. Explored.
But do you think there's animals on land that we haven't discovered yet?
Probably insects and things like that. I don't think there's many mammals. I doubt there's any. Maybe. Because, we've been everywhere, bro. We've been to the tip of every mountain. There's definitely no Sasquatch. There's definitely no Bigfoot.
You don't think there ever was?
Is it possible there ever was? Sure. Yeah. I don't think in recent times. I don't think since the inception of the camera. I don't believe any of that. I think all that's easily explainable. I know people are going to say I'm fucking crazy, but I don't.
Sea otter.
Yeah.
Sea otter, smart. It's a fucking dog, bro.
Penguins and octopus.
Penguins?
Yeah, I guess because
they're fucking birds.
Otters are fucking dangerous fuckers. They really are, especially river otters. They're huge. River otters are huge.
Wait, river otters are bigger than sea otters?
They will kill caimans, alligators, things like that. They'll kill them because they hunt in like packs. And they just fucking torment and
river otters?
River otters, bro. They're huge.
Really?
They're
like otters. They're like in the dog family too somehow.
They
right? Like seals. You ever see them? They fucking bark.
Yeah, they own the river.
Seals
system.
are bigger than otters, right?
Oh yeah, way big. Otters are.
Yeah.
I mean, river otters are big, but
seal will fuck something up.
Yeah, you're talking about sea lions or seals? Seals.
Either one. Which one's sea lion? What's that?
Aren't the sea lions the one on Pier 39 in San Francisco? Those huge fuckers.
Well, that's what the sea lion has. The mollusk. That's a walrus. Yeah.
You call them mollusks? The mollusks?
I was going to say the
tusks?
Tusk, yeah. I was going to say molars, maybe. I meant molars.
Molars? Get the molars hanging out.
Incisors. What is a sea lion? I need to see this. We should be hooked.
Honestly, I don't know if
should
it's a
hook that up
sea
to the
lion
TV.
or a seal. There's a ton of different seals. There's fur seals. There's all kinds of different seals, but the ones on Pier 39 are humongous. That's in San Francisco.
Oh, sea lion. Yeah, I thought that was a seal.
That is a seal.
No, that's a sea lion, bro.
That is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's
Or is that
see
maybe that's a female.
No, why?
Smaller. Sea lions are big.
No, yeah, that's a seal, bro.
Yeah.
But they kind of look the same. Just, I don't know. Things fucking up. Yeah, dude, the same picture. It says for what is it? Sea lion and a seal. Is there a difference?
Got to be a difference.
Come on, who knows it? Sea animal versus seal. Seals and sea lions are marine animals called pinnipeds that differ in physical characteristics and adaptations. Sea lions left are brown, bark loudly, walk on land using their large flippers, and have visible ear flaps. Seals have small flippers, wiggle on their bellies on land, and lack visible ear flaps. So it really ain't that much of a fucking difference, bro.
Basically like you coming home. You lack ear flaps and you were wiggling on the ground on your porch.
Yeah.
Basically, you're a seal.
And you're a walrus.
I am.
You do. You would look kind of. You kind of look like a fucking walrus.
Thank you, pal. Thank you. You want to give me a new name?
What's the you ever see what's that 51st Dates with Adam Sandler?
Oh, right.
and
Is that
Andrew?
where she keeps having the same?
No, she loses memory every day. Every day she wakes
Right,
up.
but he
she
does the
loses her
same
memory.
thing every day with her.
He
or whatever?
does, yeah. Yep. That's a fucking wild concept.
Yeah, crazy. Wasn't it the same concept essentially as Groundhog Day? You ever see Groundhog Day?
No. Nope.
No?
It's not the same concept at all, actually.
All right, explain to me what difference.
Okay, Groundhog Day, he wakes up and it's the same day to him, but everyone else, it's that first time they're living that day. He's the only one living that day over and over and over.
Wasn't Drew Barrymore living that day?
Listen. She had an accident.
Right.
Okay, she had an accident,
Okay.
and her brain, she loses every time she goes to bed. By the time she wakes up in the morning, her brain resets, and she acts like the day that she had that accident is she doesn't remember anything.
Oh,
after
she's
that.
not reliving a new day. She's reliving the same day.
No.
Every day.
She is reliving a new day, but when she goes to bed at night, her memory gets wiped out, and all she remembers is the day she had the accident. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. I don't see how it's different than Groundhog Day.
What the fuck? Is this kid? Am I explaining it well?
He gets so.
Am I not explaining it well?
He gets so angry.
I mean, I don't know. No, maybe I'm not explaining it well. I'm
Okay,
saying.
so explain.
All right, listen. Now, let me get one more time.
Okay,
One more time.
go.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It can't happen, right? It's never happened really. Okay, in real life, it's a movie concept.
Okay. How do you know he didn't have an injury? Could have. Could they?
Bro, no. He's waking up on the same day every day. Okay. He's waking up. It's still 90 fucking 1, and he's in Punxsutawney, and it's Groundhog Day.
Okay.
And it's the same day, 1989. Okay. He wakes up next day, 1989, fucking Punxsutawney Phil, Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Next day, Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Next day, Groundhog Day. Every fucking day. Okay. This probably has happened in real life. People lose their memory.
Sure.
Okay, it's a syndrome. Okay, she drives, gets a car accident, hits her head.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when she wakes up from the thing, she doesn't. Every time she goes to bed, that night. She wakes up. She goes back to the accident. Right,
Okay.
Doesn't have any new memory. Okay, so picture 30 years later. She wakes up. She doesn't know she just had those 30 years. She just thinks accident.
Okay.
That's 51st Days.
All right.
Right?
It's I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's miles apart, but okay, I get the difference.
Pretty fucking far apart, bro.
I get the difference.
The world's different every day.
Yeah.
Right. I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Did you watch any of those movies?
I did.
You watch any of them?
I did.
Oh my god! I don't think you really grasped the concept
The
of
massive.
either one of them.
It's like fucking Star Wars versus fucking like
Star Trek.
Star Trek. I mean, what the fuck, bro? It's not that crazy difference.
They're both in space, bro. Oh my god, they both forget shit. It's the same fucking thing, dude. This guy's crazy.
Never seen a guy get more offended or more angry if someone doesn't stamp what he says. You know what I mean?
What do you mean stamp what I said? I'm stamp what I said. I'm just trying to stamp the fucking the plot of these movies to you.
Okay.
That's all. It's not nothing I'm saying.
Right. I didn't say they were. I never said they're exactly the same. I said they're not that far concept removed.
All right.
That's what I said, bro.
They're forgetting stuff. I get
My
it.
God.
I get it. It's not really though. Not really the same at all, actually.
Okay.
Now that I think about
Miles
it.
apart.
It's really not the same
Miles
at all.
apart.
This guy
It's
wakes up.
Star Trek
and
versus
he's-
Bugs Bunny.
This guy wakes up.
Bugs
and
Bunny, Star
listen,
Trek.
Listen, this guy, let's just call the guy, what was his name? Weatherman. Bill Murray's character, the Weatherman. He wakes up every day. And he's like, oh my God, it's the same fucking day. No one else knows the same fucking
Third
day.
time you've explained
right?
it. I got it. I got it on the second one.
No,
I got it on the second one.
Now this lady wakes up and is like, oh, I just had an accident. No, oh my God, I'm married. I have 3 fucking kids. Holy shit. Oh my God, 10 years flew by. You know what I mean? That's a big difference, bro. That's a big difference.
Every time he goes on these rants, I always feel bad for Renee. Has Renee ever won an argument in your house? Ever? She ever won one?
I've never won one. That's why I'm fighting for my life every time I'm down here.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Speaking of movies, you ever seen Tanked? Tread. Sorry, Tread.
Tread?
Tread.
No, I have not. Is it good?
It's about the guy in Colorado. I think it's like early 2000s.
Am I gonna get Roger's version of the story? I'll have to watch it and I'll come back and I'll tell you the real
Why?
movie.
Sometimes you say I'm very, very detailed and I'm a good storyteller. Now I'm not.
In real life stuff. All right, good.
So it's about a guy that gets fed up with the town that he lives in, and you know, like the good old boys club of the town, and they're really kind of like teamed up against him. He's a business owner. He's a welder. And he just gets fed up with the whole system because they're giving him a hard time with his business. They keep shutting him down. He needs these permits and making him put all these, you know, like septic things in that cost him like crazy amount. And he just gets fed up and he feels like they're all tagging, you know, teaming up against him, and the system is against him.
Oh, so he's treading water.
No.
Right?
No. So he buys a bulldozer.
Oh, wow.
Buys a fucking huge bulldozer, like a D8 or something, a massive fucking bulldozer. And he starts welding on it. He puts it in his shop so nobody can see it. And he just sleeps, eats, lives in there for months. And he makes this thing a fucking tank, basically. Like a tank with, I think it had, you know, oxygen in it. He had like different points for shooting different angles. He had like 50 caliber rifles in there. And he just goes to war on the town. And he just started, everybody that fucked with him, he went and destroyed their business. Went to there was one scene where he went to, because this is like real footage from it, you know. It's, like I said, I think it was like maybe.
Wait, this happened?
This
is
happened.
a real movie?
Tons of people.
This is a documentary then.
Documentary about
Did
it.
Did he say that already?
No, I maybe
Okay.
said
Well,
movie. I'm sorry.
that kind of makes things a little different, buddy.
There. Bro, I'm gonna start picking apart shit.
I'm
you
just
do.
saying.
I'm
You're
gonna
telling me a
start-
story
I
about.
could-
Listen,
I
no,
could
stop.
shred you so bad.
Stop. Now listen. You're talking about I'm thinking a movie.
Okay.
Some guy he buys a
Documentary.
big fucking. No, you didn't say. You said movie first.
I agree.
Okay?
I
You
agree.
said movie.
I agree.
So I'm thinking, you know, some guy he bought a fucking big wheel or what do you call Tonka truck and turned it into a fucking thing and started tearing town. That sounds pretty cool. But when you say it's a documentary and it really happened, that's a lot cooler. It's a lot cooler, right?
Misspoke. Can we move on now, or do you want to keep it?
No, I'm just saying.
Can I keep going?
I'm saying
Are you done? Just let me know when you're done.
All right, go ahead, go
Okay,
for it.
so I apologize for misspeaking. I'll do my
No,
best.
no need to
not to let
apologize.
it happen again. I'm sorry. I called it a movie. Sorry. The nerve and the audacity.
No, but it makes it. It does not make it a different story. Does
Sure,
it not?
yeah,
That's
no,
what I'm saying.
You pointed it out. It makes a massive difference. Massive. Massive. All right. We good now?
Let's go.
Documentary. So he wages war on the town, and you know, he's specifically targeting these people and their businesses that fucked with him. You know, he takes the town hall down, he takes one guy's store down, he takes one guy's business down, and a lot of these people that own these businesses were on like the town board voting against him and stuff. And it's called Tread anyway. Obviously, I guess because of the tread of the tracks. And he gets hung up. He falls through the floor in this one store that he was, you know, bulldozing down, and he gets stuck, and he ends up shooting himself. But a lot of people herald this guy. Like if you watch the documentary, not the movie.
Listen, bro.
And you look on the back of some people's vehicles, I see it a lot now. I see it'll say Tread, and it'll be a picture of a bulldozer, because it's like people. It's sort of like, I know you make fun of me with the 3% thing, but it's sort of that like fight the system. You know, the fucking fist system keeps you down.
So that he went
fight
after
back.
the system kind of.
You know, I don't think anybody was killed. He was killed. I don't think anybody was killed.
Did someone police killed him?
No, they tried to, but he couldn't get in.
So what? How do you?
They were on top of the bulldozer. He shot himself.
Oh,
Yeah. Once his bulldozer was no longer operational, he shot himself.
He just kind of took the whole. hero.
Well,
part of
he
life.
would have gone to prison for the rest of his life. He didn't want to live like that. You know,
Yeah,
he
I
wanted to
guess,
prove his
but-
point and then go out like a
I
fucking.
don't know, bro.
So I'm not defending him or not. I'm just telling you it's an interesting movie, and there's a lot of people, like a lot, that herald him as a hero.
It's like that movie Fallen, right? Kind of like that. Falling Down, maybe? Is it Falling Down?
Oh yeah. With the guy that he has
Michael
like,
Douglas.
Michael Douglas, carries a bat around or something, I remember the
Gun.
movie. Was it a gun? I think you're right. Yeah. Been a while since I've seen it, but I did see it.
But that's why he just like.
But again,
loses his
you
shit.
know, the one obviously you made the distinction is a movie and is fiction, and one actually happened, bro. And there's a lot of footage of it happening, and it's pretty insane, bro. But I've started noticing lately, lots of people have tread on the back of their car. It's bumper, like a sticker in the back
and
window.
it has that, and it's
a picture of the
tank?
bulldozer, and it says tread on
Really?
it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know, so it's
I gotta
kind
see
of.
this. I gotta see this.
It's really
That's
good.
on what,
bro.
Netflix?
I believe so. Yeah, it's well done. It tells the story, I think, from both sides. Obviously, he doesn't get his side, but they have some people that were very close to him that talk about him and say, "Look, this guy wasn't a psycho. He wasn't a fucking nut job. He just took as much as he could take, and he couldn't do it anymore." You know, and he I mean, there was a lot of plotting behind what he did. It wasn't just like he woke up one day. He took months and months and months and, you know, got abused. They were fining him for, he owned a business. He owned a muffle shop.
Where is this again?
Colorado, somewhere, little town, Colorado. And there was a bunch of surrounding businesses. He owned like this business, and there was a bunch of surrounding businesses that a guy put in like a concrete plant. They were you know, you didn't want the guy to put in the concrete plant, but the guy that owned the concrete plant was on the town board, and they made him put a septic system in and connect to the nearest sewage line, which was like a half mile away. So it was like a, you know, $200,000 job that he couldn't afford to do. He's like, "Yo, fuck you, you know,
Right.
you know, why should I have to do that now?" Basically, he felt like he was being picked on, so he fought back, and he made his point. He became pretty famous from doing it.
Wow.
Said he was a very normal guy, lived a normal life.
No wife, no kids?
Girlfriend, I believe. Girlfriend. I don't think he had kids. Had a girlfriend who spoke kindly.
Really?
He loved to snowmobile. It was his thing. He just loved to make enough money to go snowmobile, and he felt like he was getting fucked with, and he said, you know, "I'm coming for you," and he did.
Wow.
Crazy.
Damn.
Some days I feel like that. I'll be honest. I would never do anything crazy like that, but
Yeah, just don't come looking for your podcast, buddy. You know?
no.
I'm
No.
joking.
I would
No,
go,
you're
I
saying
would
the
go to a
system,
bunch
the
of
system.
lawyers' offices and bulldoze them down. Lawyers have cost me so fucking much money. It's ridiculous, but
What do you call 10,000 lawyers on the bottom of the ocean?
what?
A good start. It's a dad joke, kind
I
of.
like that. That's good.
No,
That's
I know some good lawyers.
Yeah.
Or one in particular.
Yeah, we know the same guy. Yeah, good lawyer. Yep. What else, Franklin? What else? Matthew McConaughey. What do you think of his little speech from the White House?
I think it was in good nature. You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously him, because that's his
Yeah.
hometown. That's where he.
Yeah, and I think it was in good nature and stuff, and he just was. From what I'm reading, you know, again, I didn't watch every speech, seen some tidbits, but I've seen some comments, and you know, from what I'm reading, again, I'm no, you know, on that. And that's it. But he was saying how we need background checks. Well,
have him.
we have them.
Yeah,
You know,
got him.
so. And he was saying trying to make it, you know, to be 21 to get a gun. I think that's, you know, kind of ridiculous. Kids go in the military. You know what I mean? You're going to tell them they can't have a gun. They can go to the military and get guns.
Right.
You know, I don't know, man. It's such it's a sad topic because kids died. You know what I mean? And there's no easy way to go about it. But you know, I feel like if you take the guns away from the good people, then only the bad people are gonna have the guns.
Well, what they're pushing and what.
And
he
dude,
got,
listen, like
real
quick, but like, I'm sorry, let me say this. And like, if you're using this as a reason to take guns away, I feel like we need to look at it a different way because the cops had the guns, right?
Correct.
The cops are the ones that had
There
the
you
guns,
go.
and that's who will have the guns once you take them away. The cops had the guns, and a guy got a gun from a private citizen. Came and saved his wife and kid.
And
You know
how
what I'm
many
saying?
more people would have died with 60 cops sitting outside because their policy was do not engage?
Right. Yeah.
How many more people would have died?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
A gun saved a whole bunch of kids. That's
Yeah,
what happened
right.
from a private citizen, from a barber. But I I guess, biggest issue was what he said, and I empathize with what he said. It's his hometown. He sat with victims.
Yeah.
He sat with victims' family. I understand. I get it. I empathize completely. Should be no children dying. But my biggest issue was he pushed the red flag law. That's
what is that? Explain that to me again.
It's basically, the best way I can describe it, I guess, is it completely removes due process. You get no due process, which we're all supposed to get.
Oh, so if someone,
if I had an ex that said he's a fucking psychopath, he's fucking, with no proof, making threats, he's done this, he's done that, he's fucking gun. This is only going to happen to gun enthusiasts too. He's a gun-toting fucking psycho. They can come. They can get a court. It's like a warrant. They can get a court, sign something, and they can come and confiscate all your guns, not permanently, but you have to then go get, represent yourself and explain why you should have them back. And they can take them for up to a year, longer in some cases, depending on what the issue is, but with no due process. And police can do it on their own. Police can determine that you are a danger or whatever with no due process whatsoever.
It's tough.
So
I wish there was a way though too. I mean, but you keep saying like the FBI knew about all, and I don't know about this kid. I don't know about this Texas kid though.
I don't know about
the Texas kid, but pretty much the FBI knows about all these guys. Like they pretty much have them red flagged, and they don't.
Why do so many conversations just go amiss and go blank? Like we talk about Chitterelli all the time. Like, what happened to him? Why did that conversation get started about, obviously I'm jumping around here, but the Buffalo shooter, right, being investigated with the FBI, and then you never hear anything about, we all heard it, and then it went away. Like, I want to know more about it, don't you?
Yeah.
Why do you not hear more about it? Was he not? What was said? Why was he investigated? Yeah. Could this have been prevented? You don't hear anything else about it.
No,
why?
A lot of things.
So many things just go away. Like, they just go away. Things I'm really interested in. It's crazy. Did you vote today?
I did vote, man.
I did too, pal. You told me to early vote. Well, you didn't tell me. You just said it was available.
I didn't early vote.
I don't trust motherfuckers. Especially.
But I don't think that makes sense. I don't know. That makes sense.
Okay.
But what
it gives
rationale you have to say that
because
going early they could cheat and now they can't? What's the difference?
It gives them more time to cheat.
But what do you mean? If it's in the system, it's in the system, right?
Oh,
that's how it is.
So what? Wait, whoa! Are you the guy that said Chitterelli had 40? Was ahead when the polls closed? And how
I wasn't the guy. It was probably fucking Chris O'Donnell on Channel 5 News or whatever.
You said it down here. Was ahead, and then all of a sudden, 2:00 in the morning, he got a $40,000 ballot dump, and he pulled ahead. So I think the longer you give the system time to manipulate the numbers, the more it can be manipulated. So
that was the day that, I don't know. I don't think it matters. Hey, listen, I appreciate...
They were totaling all of them. Early vote, everything.
I get you trying to get ahead of the system, but you're in the system, my man.
You think I'm Jesse? You think I'm paranoid?
No.
I didn't say it's fact. I just said I would rather vote. What? I could have voted Saturday. I could have voted today. Why not vote today?
You could have voted both days. No. I'm joking.
So I get there. I get to my polling place today. I went there on my lunch. I was working. I just popped in there. And, I know what district I'm in and where I go, where my table is, because I've been there so many times. I go up to the old guy and he's like, "What's your name?" I said, "Roger Matthews." "So what's your address?" Gave him my address. He said, "Okay. Need to sign the book here." I said, "I don't need to give you any documentation, any proof that it's me." He's like, "No, not in this state." I said, "Oh, that's right. It's Biden's America." And he just looked at me and didn't say nothing.
No.
Isn't that crazy though?
I gave him my license.
You did?
Yeah.
I asked him specifically.
Yeah, they took mine. They took mine and Renee's.
You handed it or they asked for it?
I don't know. They looked at Renee's for her name. Maybe we just handed it. I don't know. I feel like she grabbed it, the lady. And then I was right behind and she's like,
because I handed him my voter ballot thing you get in the mail.
I didn't do
just
that.
because it has like what how you have different tables and, what actual district you're in. I think I'm 7 or whatever. Not district. I'm sorry. I'm
4.
saying that wrong. Zone. What zone I'm in?
Zone.
So I handed that to him, but it's still not proof it's me. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why. Maybe you guys handed him your license in lieu of that. I don't know. But I said, "You don't need to see my ID," and he said, "No, not in this state, sir."
Damn.
Crazy. So I could have gone in there and said, "I'm Frankie Edgar." I could have voted as you today.
No one would have believed it.
True. It's crazy though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's, not surprising the way this world's going.
I know, man. You want to buy a bulldozer together?
Tread.
What would be?
I thought it's because he's treading water.
You don't really have. They call it something. Oh, Killdozer is what they call it. The movie, the documentary. Excuse me. Holy fuck! I almost fucked your whole life up right there. The documentary is called Tread, but they call it Killdozer. Is what they call it.
That's you seen the bumper stickers.
I don't know. I think it said Tread with a picture of Dozer, but it might have said Killdozer. I don't know.
Why do they? Who calls it Killdozer? Who's they?
Just reports, people that refer to it.
Never had one. When did this happen? What year?
I think 2004. Don't quote me on that.
2004.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't hear about it.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah, the documentary I think is
media
only a few years old. I think. Again,
really?
I'm probably going to get corrected. I could be wrong, but I think
will.
it's fairly recent. It was fairly, well reported on when it happened, but it was kind of forgotten about. And someone said this would make a really good documentary, and it does. It does, man. Just shows a guy fed up with the system, man, and getting bullied.
But he didn't kill nobody.
He was getting bullied. To the best of my knowledge, nobody died. They tried killing him. They were shooting the tank and shit, and he just destroyed people's property. Yeah, killed himself.
Yeah, that's kind of that's the only part I don't like about that movie.
You wanted him to go to trial, and
I don't know.
He would be spending the rest of his
go
life
out
in jail.
guns fucking blazing, bro. Instead of kill yourself. I'm not down with killing myself.
You wanted. I don't think he was intentionally trying to kill people. I think he was trying to fucking destroy cost people money because they cost him money.
Well, then go run away. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm not idolizing the guy. I
understand the whole
there
concept
people,
of it.
There are
of
people
standing
that
up
do,
to the
though.
system. I
Right,
get you.
Right,
I get you.
Right.
I get it.
And I guess I kind of understand it. You know what I mean? I kind of get where somebody could, a man could be pushed that hard to get that reaction. I get it. The older I get, and the more shit that happens in my life.
Listen, you need to come talk to me when you have these feelings, buddy. Bro, I don't want you.
Here we go. Now I'm going to get red flagged.
I don't want you to
red flag on. Roger's about to lose it.
I don't want you to weld all your Harleys together.
No, I wouldn't. I have no thoughts of killing anybody. I'm just saying. There's a few lawyer offices that I know that could get run over.
Don't say that, bro.
No, I'm kidding, bro.
I'm playing. He's playing.
I'm kidding.
So you see, it's Pride Month.
Yeah.
You feel proud?
I have no issue with that at all. But like, who's in charge of determining? There's only 12 months. Who gets to pick what months are what and what's important enough to be?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's just like anything. It's like Hallmark holidays, right? Yeah. Like Valentine's Day was never a real holiday. This wasn't a real holiday. Right. And it's just a way to market and make money and exploit shit, over these times.
Veterans get a day.
A day, yeah.
But Pride gets a whole month? Mm-hmm. Explain that to me. Mm-hmm. I'm more proud of our vets. So explain it to me.
Yeah. No,
how does it work? Who gets the
I'm saying, I just think... whatever.
People can come home limbless, blown the fuck up.
But
some people come home and dog
I don't mind. Listen, whatever. They want to have their month, they can have it. Who cares, right?
I don't particularly care, but I'm saying who gets to pick, who assigns these months, who does it?
Black History Month's February. That's 28. That's the shortest month. That's probably on purpose, bro.
Okay, but who don't like do the Italians deserve a month?
You got a day.
The Polish deserve a month.
We got a day. We got a day. Columbus Day, and that's the bad day now, right?
Right.
He's not even Italian. No, he is Italian.
He is, right?
But he's Italian. But he sailed for Spain.
Sailed from Spain.
For Spain.
For Spain. Yeah. You're right. Right. Portugal, right?
Ooh.
Portugal?
No, Spain. No. Spain.
Okay.
I think he went to Portugal. They said no. Then he went to Spain.
All right.
But anyway. So yeah, it's like if people want to do it, you want to wear your rainbow stuff, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
But so I'll give you two scenarios, right? UFC gave these fight kits, and you could choose to wear one. This one kid chose to wear one, right?
Only they give them to you for upcoming events, or they just send them to you?
No. He was fighting this. He's fighting. Okay. He fought last weekend, I guess. And you could choose to wear.
Yep.
If you want, and he chose to wear it, okay. and from what I understand, I don't think he's gay or anything like that. Yep. But he chose to wear it, sport it.
Oh yeah, what's his name? The little guy. What's his name?
Molina, right?
Yeah, Molina. Yeah.
And people are fucking all over him, and he's like, "Dude, holy shit, I can't believe people are like that." Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And so you have that, right? Then there's
Strickland.
3. What?
Sean Strickland.
No, I don't know about that. I'm saying then there's baseball. Supposedly there's 3 baseball players from Tampa I seen that didn't want to. They're religious. They chose not to wear the shirt.
Correct.
They didn't want to wear it. They refused to wear it. You know.
Right.
And people are on them. Oh, you bigot. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you
damned if you do,
damned if you do.
don't.
Yeah, exactly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So that's so stupid, man.
I agree.
Like, listen, my whole thing is like, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I feel like, and it sounds like it is. I don't know. You're in the UFC, so you would know if it's optional. That's fine.
Right.
Fine.
Yeah.
No, then do it if you want. Don't do it if you don't want.
Yeah.
Is it also optional for the Tampa players?
I mean, I think so.
You can't make them wear it,
only
right?
3 said no.
Okay,
So
well,
everyone
that's
else-
fair. That's
Yeah,
how it
no,
works,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it's just like, but you said, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right.
It's you're gonna hear the crowd either way. So just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. I think Sean Strickland was removed from Twitter or whatever.
I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, excuse me.
Because he made some
He says some crazy shit, bro.
some pretty bold.
Well,
I don't remember what it is. Something
he's
about
talking what? God.
I forget. I can't.
Say it.
No, something about if you want to chop your fucking dick off and grow long hair that still is never going to make you a woman. Fuck that bullshit or something along those lines. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure it was insensitive, even though it might be factual. It's insensitive, and you can't be insensitive now. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Did you see the woman in Congress? I don't know what she was up there testifying. I just saw a little excerpt of it, but she's definitely testifying. And someone questioning her asked her, "Do you believe that men can have babies?" And she said, "Yes, I do."
Scary times, bro.
It is.
Scary times. You see that guy Matt Walsh? Matt Walsh, that's his name. What is a woman? Did we talk about it the other day? I don't know.
Hit me with it. Maybe you'll
It's
remember.
called, there's a documentary. The documentary is called "What Is a Woman."
Oh, with the guy with the beard. Yes,
he goes around asking what is a woman. And like,
he asks
some,
very factual questions.
Bro,
and
some of the responses from these people are fucking. It's nuts, man.
I know.
Nuts. It's like we're living in bizarro world, bro. It's like it doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Like, did you see Ricky Gervais's stand up?
No, recently, no.
Dude.
I love him when he does the
It
Oscars.
was great. Oh, dude, it's on Netflix.
Is it? I gotta watch it.
Great.
He's
Great.
He doesn't give a fuck. That guy.
No.
Don't give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, the Walsh guy, I like his approach because he's very. You can tell he goes in there, and he literally just wants truthful answers, and they negate it, and they work around it, and they manipulate it, and they just can't give an honest answer. And he tries, and they get pissed off, and like, I'm leaving. I'm walking off set if you don't stop with your question.
Yeah,
he's just asking for an honest. answer.
He's like, I just want to know what's a woman. She's like, well, you're not gonna find out.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy.
But like yeah, bro, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know.
I don't think most of us care. I don't care what you are or what you identify as or what it is you want to be, but you can't change fact from fact. You can't manipulate science to the point where fact is now something that it wasn't yesterday. You can't do that.
No,
You
try to change facts all the time, but luckily I'm here next to you, correcting your ass.
Thank God. At least I admit it, pal.
You want
Documentary, movie.
There.
No, I'm good. I don't want.
Yeah, I'm so stressed
I'm
out.
good.
So stressed out. Me too.
I just wear my stress on the exterior. So no injury from your contact with the front door there?
My knee fucking killing me, bro. Just a bruise, but kneecap bruises suck, especially when you try to do drop steps.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm sure.
But
That's funny.
it was fun.
I saw Renee posted something along, and everybody asked me why I don't drink. Here you go.
Yeah.
She hasn't had a drink in years, right?
No, maybe. Yeah, I mean, she take a sip of something here and there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was never a big drinker anyway.
No. Mm-mm.
You're not really even a big drinker.
No. Just here, I got to deal with you. So I went to Seaside. I tell you, Steve, a buddy of mine bought a house in Seaside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just said his name.
I do that all the time.
All right, and me and Tina went over there to have lunch and stuff. Then we went over and it was fucking bumping. It was awesome on Sunday. Then we're hanging out on the stoop, and he's he's like middle Seaside, and people were there was like, I guess by the end of his street there was must have been like all prom rentals, So the whole time we're sitting on the stoop, drinking, bullshit.
So underage kids walking by.
all, you know, they have writing all over them. Whore, slut, there's fucking dick and balls all over these people.
I don't want my kids to grow up, man.
But it's because, you know, you're falling asleep. You fall asleep.
Right.
But, like, nobody had anything on their face. I'm like, wow, you didn't fucking fall asleep around me then. I'm drawing a dick right in your face, bro.
Absolutely.
Right? No, but I seen the one dude, we're up at the, you know, on the boardwalk. He has his shirt off, and he has, like, literally a dick and balls in henna. And a henna tattoo on his chest. No shirt on.
I mean, you can scrub a henna off, no?
Yeah, but still, would you do that?
Oh, he went. Maybe it was a dare or something, bro.
That's dope. You win. I'm not gonna. You win the dare. You know what I mean? I'm not down.
No,
to
I
do
would
that.
go home. If I
You would
lost,
do that. You would do it.
If
too.
I lost, no, I wouldn't take the bet. But I'm saying if I lost, and I did take the bet, which I wouldn't, and I lost, I would do it and immediately run home and scrub it off.
This
I wouldn't
walking
fucking
around.
Wouldn't
bro.
fucking walk around.
Just walking around on a boardwalk.
That's crazy.
This kid. I'm like, man.
Crazy.
I could turn Tino like, you better not be doing that dumb shit when you're older.
Are you scared, man? Especially for your daughter. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. You know, Jenny, my ex, and I, we co-parent pretty well. We're pretty much on the same page and stuff with co-parenting, right? So, Monty shows up at my house. My kids show up at my house on Friday. I get them on Fridays to Mondays, and she's got nails on, which is nothing new because she's done nails before, but they're always the glue on. They literally, if you go like this, they fall off, and they're just short. You know what I mean? So I don't care. You know what I mean? No, did I say glue on? I meant stick on.
Yeah.
And she shows up on Friday, and as soon as she walks in, I noticed these long nails on her that look like they belong on like an adult. You know? So I'm like, what the fuck? I said, Monty, what's that? Oh, you know, got them, whatever. She had some long story about how she got them. And I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. You know, obviously, Jenny loves her kids and is a good mom. But I was like, I'm in my head, I'm like, I can't believe fucking Jenny would let her wear those. Like, it's crazy. So I said to her, well, Dad doesn't like them, but they're glue on, so they don't come off easy at all. Like, so I'm like, fuck, you know, like these, you know, people are going to fucking judge because my kid's 8, you know what I mean? She's wearing these long fake nails. She looks like she went to a nail salon and she looks like an adult, you know, and I want to keep her a baby and innocent, you know. So I go to a party on Sunday up by Jenny. It was a kid she goes to school with, so I drove her up there. Went to a party, and Jenny was there, and she came over, and she's like, so I got to talk to you about the nails. She's like, I don't like them. I was like, thank God you said that. She's like, we're going to get rid of them. We're going to take them off, and, you know, she's not going to wear them. But, like, I don't want my kid. I feel like maybe this is just me as a dad, like, I gotta nip that in the bud early so that she's not like wearing. You know, she loves to like fold her shirt. She wears a shirt. I don't let her wear half shirts out, but she'll like tie it and kind of fold it up so it looks like a half shirt. And I'm like, no, you can't do that with Dad. You like, you know, and she'll usually tie a hoodie around so you can't see her belly. So so that she can wear the shirt like that. She's willing to suffer in 100-degree heat by tying a hoodie around her waist. I'm like, it makes me nervous, bro. I get nervous. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't want my kids.
I'm not trying to sexualize my kid yet.
Right.
You know?
Right. It's my point.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be, you know, I can be the dad that says no.
Look at this, my daughter
it's tough.
She's
when
a
you
girl,
co-parent,
bro.
it's tough because if one parent is okay with it. So my point is, I was glad that we agreed. I think that'll be the last you see of those nails. I don't care about the little press-on ones or whatever. You know, I don't really care about that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so funny. I had the boys for 4 years in between Tino and V. So like I have boys and I have my daughter, like, you know, she's tomboyish because of the boys, but she's a fucking girl. You know what I mean? Like, dude, she likes makeup, she likes nails. Like, yeah, that's fine. Like, the girls are into that stuff. That's cool.
Right.
You know, she's into her shoes and stuff.
So back to my point with the nails, I took them fishing at my buddy's house where we've been nailing the fish, and they must have caught 15 sunfish each.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So they were catching. Kids just want to catch something.
Yeah,
they don't care.
me
I
too.
care what I catch. They don't care. So they're catching shit. They're having a good time. I'm teaching them. I want my kids to be outdoorsy and do shit like that. So I'm teaching them how to hold the fish properly. You know, because most fish, bass, sunfish,
I probably don't know how to hold.
they
the
have
fish
spikes in their back. You know, and they put their dorsal fins up or whatever. They have spikes. Yeah, if you grab them, if you just grabbed it, you'd get a spike through your hand. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I'm showing them the proper way to hold it and grab it and lip it. You know, you lip it with your thumb or whatever. And then both kids are doing it. You know, they're pretty. My kids are pretty ballsy, pretty outdoorsy. They'll do like whatever. So Milani is holding hers or whatever. I take a picture with her. Grayson holds his. I take a picture. And I took a couple videos. And then later that night when we got home, put it on Instagram. Bro, some of the because you could see her nails while she's holding the fish. You know, she's holding the fish. And some lady's like, I can't believe what parent would let their wear it. Kind of like, I'm like, fuck, man. I didn't want her to wear it. Now I'm taking criticism over it. I didn't even do it. Like it's like
fuck these people, bro.
I know. I agree with you, but I'm saying,
them.
yeah, I didn't pay it a lot of attention, but I'm saying, like, I don't care if you judge me. You call me a fucking piece of shit, and I guess technically they were judging me.
Yeah.
You know, but like, someone
piss you up.
picks on your kid. You know, it's like
stomp on their face.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yep.
No.
But they had a good day. They caught a bunch of fish. My son, both my kids, like they kind of share all their stuff. You know, their bikes, their quads, their go-peds and mopeds and all that shit. They kind of share it because they're about the same age. So my son wanted to ride his little Z50 Suzuki quad. It's like a little quad, you know. And by my house, there is this access road. It's like this town access road that I can ride. And I do take him over there to ride the snowmobile and stuff, but it's kind of near my neighbor's house, and I don't want to annoy him. And, you know, he doesn't technically own the property, but it's right by his house. And I heard him make the comment it's like Grand Central Station, because a lot of people walk their dog on it and stuff. So I try to be respectful. So it'd be the perfect place to go because it's right there.
It's not his property?
It's not his property, but he's a nice guy. And he never said, I said to him, look, if I ever bother you, you know, me and the kids. And he's like, no, you're good, you know. But it's like, you know, you can go into his driveway and like make a right and access it, or you can kind of avert it before you get to his driveway and just kind of like cut through the woods, you know, which is what we do, you know. Mm-hmm. So anyway, took you know, that would be like the perfect place to take my son or my daughter or whatever and ride over there. But I was like, they just want to ride it a little bit. I'll just let them ride it in the street. I live on a dead end, so I stand at the stop sign where the cross street is, and I make sure they don't go past the stop sign. I just let them go up and down, up and down, up and down. So my son, both my kids are daredevils, is riding it. I made him put a full face helmet on. And he's cruising up and down. He's getting a little faster every time. I'm like, bud, slow down, you know, like you're going too fast. And there's a bunch of cars. There's like a nice BMW there. And I'm like, fuck, please don't hit a fucking car. You know, and my buddy's truck is there. It's just like a beater pickup truck, like a work truck. He's in the backyard with his girl who drives the BMW on the other side. So Grayson's going back and forth, and I'm standing there, and he's having the time of his life. I can see him grinning ear to ear, even with the helmet on, up and down, up and down. He's getting a little faster, and he comes up, and he turns it real hard by me, and it comes up on two wheels. He goes flying off. No, I shouldn't say flying off. Kind of fell off, and the fucking bike goes and hit the back of my buddy's truck. It was doing like 5 miles an hour. It didn't do any damage to anything, but I'm like, see? He didn't cry or nothing. He landed in the asphalt, didn't cry, nothing, no injury, no nothing. But I'm like, I told you. Thank God of all the cars on the street, though, that it could have hit that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jeez.
So... yeah,
it's fun to get the kids on the bikes. I think it's good too. And the kids are on the bikes, they know how to like handle machine. They respect machinery a little bit more. Right?
Absolutely. That's how when I was a kid, my favorite thing to do was that. So I think it's going to be my kids' favorite thing to do. It's not their favorite thing to do. They like it. They enjoy it. But when I was a kid, if you put me on a quad or dirt bike or an ATV, say goodbye to me for the day. I'd be gone for the day, and you'd never see me again. It was literally my favorite thing to do.
It's like I didn't do it. Like I had a quad when I was in 8th grade for like summer, actually.
Really?
Frank did a job with some guy, did a deal. I was like, yeah, because he knew I always wanted one.
Yeah.
So he did a deal, and then like got to see his quad and Banshee back in the day.
Oh, that's quick. Yeah.
Bro, that was my vehicle for the summer. I used to drive it all the way. Kurt lived on Northampton. Yeah. So I used to go from Silverton to Northampton through back roads and on the road and this and that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's mixed. That's 2-stroke mixed gas. Banshee? It wasn't a 4-stroke. You had to mix the gas. Like loud was like
yeah.
The motors blow easy.
Power line on it, right?
Power band,
Power band on it, yeah. And but I used to fucking pull up with dudes on street bikes right down Vermont. They look at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
You do it, kid. Yeah.
I raced my cousin's buddy. He had when the new body style Mustangs came out, like 90 whatever. I raced that dude. I fucking smoked him.
Off the line, you're gonna for sure. Yeah. That's
and
fun,
then I got caught crossing Route 9 when my dad, one of my dad's workers, caught me. You know.
Oh shit.
And
that was it.
Yeah, they took the bike away from me. So it was short lived.
I was gonna say it probably blew up because 2-strokes blow up after a while.
But it was you know, it was dope, and like that's why I let my kids get bikes. Sure. I always wanted it. You know?
We gotta go. I gotta get something for me to ride because they got shit. I don't have anything, but I got a UTV up in Maine, but it'd be too big for anything around here anyway. So I got to get a quad, I guess. But
no dirt bike. Would you ride dirt bike?
I started out. That's my first ATV I ever owned. Was a little Honda 50.
I was always on a quad.
I love dirt bikes.
Tino's got that 110. That thing's still scary to ride.
Yeah,
not scary. It's just not,
I got the same
not
exact
all,
the one you got. I got the exact same one.
Yeah.
Monty can't ride it because he doesn't know how to work a clutch yet.
Well, his don't have a clutch. It's just
but his old one did. His SSR did. I have the SSR.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think mine's a 110. He used to have the 70, and then you upgraded him to the Honda 110.
Yeah.
Which doesn't, but he learned how to ride a clutch. My kids don't know how to, I had her on it with me, kind of showing her, but she
he does. I put him on the Raptor, and he's trying to do the clutch, but that's so much. It's real twerky, twerky, real twerky.
Yeah.
I feel like and he's like, and he keeps stalling on it. I'm like, bro, just chill.
Yeah.
Freaking popping wheelies on that.
I was letting her ride in front of me, kind of getting the hang of it, because I want them to be fearless and stuff. Oh shit! Let me tell you this story. So we actually did. We took one ride down. We cut through the woods, and I was like, well, just take a ride. I said, go easy, because the little dirt bike that I have, the exhaust is like really loud. His quad, you can't even hear it. It's like really quiet. So I was like, bud, let's go up here.
That dirt bike that Melania was riding?
No, that's
Razor,
electric.
right? Yeah,
that's
yeah,
electric. Yeah. No, this is a SSR 110.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we averted his driveway and went up. I said, just take it easy, bud, because he's still kind of figuring it out, But I got him in the full face helmet and the dirt bike helmet. And I know the road because we ride it a lot, we walk it a lot. We it's maybe quarter mile long, quarter mile down, because it ends at a reservoir, like a water. I don't know if it's a reservoir, but it's like a like a body of water at the end of it, brackish salt water. Mm-hmm. So and we've been to the end 100 times, and there's a manhole cover right at the end. Right before you hit the water, there's a manhole cover, like one of those big heavy ones, right? So he's ahead of me. And he gets to the end, and he turns around, and he goes right past me. I go down to the end, and I look at the manhole cover, and it's open. It's off. I'm like, holy shit, I've been out here 100 times. This thing's never been off, and it's laying next to it, upside down. And it's one of them big, thick, probably weighs 250 pounds,
Yeah, that heavy?
200 pounds, probably.
Wow.
So it's heavy. So I look, just curious. I get off, I look down. Bro, it's got to be 25 feet to the bottom.
Get out of here.
Bro, I got a video of it. The video doesn't even really do it justice. You got to see it in person. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. In my head, as a parent, you think just fucking crazy. First of all, I looked down and I was like, that's where fucking Pennywise lives. Definitely fucking Pennywise.
Was there a ladder to get down?
There was a ladder, but then you get to the bottom and it's got an inlet that maybe is this big where water is rushing in. And then it's got an outlet that is probably this big where water is rushing out of it. Like if my kid had, all I can think is my kid had come down here, done one of those fucking sharp turns, flown off it,
went down
the hole. He would have gone down that fucking tube wherever the fuck that goes to. Who fucking knows where it goes? Probably half a mile away. It comes out to something else. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that. So I'm like, I got to put this cover back on. You know what I mean? So I grab it. I'm like, I got to move it. You know what I mean? I grab it. I flip it over. Bro, there had to be a nest of 100 fucking million ants under this thing. They were all over my hands, on my arms. I was like, I got to put it on now. So I did put it on, but I got a video of it. I'll show it to you. It's crazy how far down this was.
Damn.
I couldn't believe it. I expected it to be like...
Well, it's like not a sewer. Was it or a rain?
It smelled like a sewer, bro.
Yeah.
It smelled. I think it was a sewer. It smelled like a sewer.
My God.
Yeah, but it was like the body of water where the bottom of it. Let's say the little body of water that's there. Maybe it was like 8 feet deep. This was way below like the level of water.
Damn.
Way below. So I put the cover back on. But I don't know. Who would have taken that cover off? Had to take a bunch of kids to get that thing off because it was heavy as fuck. You know what I mean? And you would have needed like a metal crowbar or something. So I'm telling you, Pennywise came out of that fucking thing
Probably did.
a couple nights before and was stalking my kids.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Yeah, I gotta tell me this little fishing spot.
I could take you there, my buddy. If I said it on air, he'd kill me, bro. He'd kill me.
I'm not saying now.
I could take you there. Yeah, he wouldn't care.
Beans.
Great spot, man. You get your fishing license? You don't need it saltwater. You need a They call it a saltwater registry.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
I
register,
haven't fished yet, so no, I haven't got it.
You don't need it there because you're in his backyard. But you go to like Ocean County. Everybody fishes the Ocean County, a little pond in front of Ocean College.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll pop in there, not a lot, but
I'll tell you what. I got crabbing. When I went crabbing, I got hit up for a like a pass,
check,
not even a license, just like a season pass. I told you that story.
Yeah, you did. You said that was at Island Beach State Park, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been crabbing before. I didn't know you needed a crabbing license. I didn't know that.
I mean, no, I didn't know. I mean,
Where do you buy that? Because I went to Dick's Sporting Goods.
No, right there.
You buy it at Dick's?
No, right there. The lady came up to me. She's like, you gotta buy it. You can buy a season pass or a day pass.
Oh, so it's a town. The town you were in required.
I guess. I don't know, but the lady came up and there was a bunch of like Asian family. I think they were getting crabs for their restaurant.
Dinner, yeah.
For the restaurant,
Okay.
you know. And for real, I'm not joking, bro. And she's talking to them, and they're like, "Oh, go giving her money," and I'm like, bro, I thought she was hustling us. You know what I mean? So I'm like, listen, I was like, I have no problem paying you money. I'm like, can I see some ID though?
I've never heard of somebody coming out on the dock and saying, like, they'll, like Fish and Game will enforce it and say, hey, listen, if you don't have a fishing license, you get a ticket. I've never heard of a town official coming out and say, you got to pay me $50 to crab fish here. I never heard of that ever.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not saying you don't need a license. You might. I'm just saying that every time I've ever been crabbing, I never had a license. I didn't know you needed it to catch. First of all, I've never kept.
But that's kind of cool way. I don't have to go nowhere. I could pay you right now, and cool, and we're cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm down with it.
Yeah. So she did have.
She did.
Credentials.
She did.
We don't keep I don't particularly like. I like Alaskan king crab. I like Maine crab, which is like
Bro, you're crazy.
I don't like crabs
Stop.
around here.
Stop.
I don't like it.
Stop.
You like it?
Yes.
Really?
What?
I like crab cake.
They're probably
I
the
guess.
tastiest out of all of them. It's just so hard to get
Wait,
to.
more than an Alaskan king crab or a snow crab?
Maybe not.
No
King
way,
crab.
bro.
King crab probably the best.
No way.
I don't know.
Or even a rock crab?
Oh yeah, you're all right. I'm talking shit.
No way.
But
bro.
they're still good. My grandma.
Okay, well,
my
you
grandma,
had. Yeah,
she used to make piles of that crab meat for me.
yeah. If I had somebody to pick, it's a lot of work for the little bit of crab meat you get out of these crabs here.
Yeah,
They're
but you
not
know what you
big.
do? My grandma says it's for the sauce.
It's for the sauce.
You put it in a sauce,
Yep.
and the oh my god,
The
it tastes
Fra
so
Diablo
fucking
sauce.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. Danielle's family made that one time, and it was really good in the sauce. But for me to pick that crab out enough for me to eat is too much fucking work. So I would rather just get like Alaskan king crab or snow crab. Those are probably my
What's your favorite?
too.
Probably snow. Actually, Dungeness are fucking
Yeah.
banging, bro.
Yeah.
Dungeness crabs?
Dungeness.
No,
I don't. What was the Dungeness like the long leg ones?
no, they're like the short. Yeah, they're this, but they have like they're like just the claws.
Okay.
I don't know the rest of the crab, just the claw.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I would probably pick
king.
king.
First. Yeah, king.
So you get the most meat out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm a big guy. I like to eat. So if I'm gonna sit down and eat crab, I won't eat a lot of it. I don't want
It's so expensive right now, man. It's
to.
crazy.
Everything, bro. Everything is so stupid.
They said right now the White House says we are the most economically stable we've
Dude,
been historically.
Who fucking believes that madman? Who
Bro.
believes that madman? I think he believes it because people are telling him, and he's like, "Oh, it sounds good. I'll go read this shit off a teleprompter."
Even the press secretary is
It's
saying it.
insanity. Nobody believes it.
Mm-mm.
Did you watch 2,000 Mules yet?
No, how did we watch it?
Told you, it's hard as
I
fuck.
forgot.
I'll send it to you. You have WhatsApp? I'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm. I have to watch it on WhatsApp?
Yeah,
Can I stream it to my TV though? Right?
I think so. Yeah, you can. What do they call that?
Screen mirror.
Screen mirror. Guzzy sent it to me.
Ralphie?
he's hardcore, man.
I am. Bro, this What Is the Woman is kind of hard to watch. It's like listen, I just only sign up to shit. You just sign up to something to watch it. But I'd like to watch this too. The What Is the Woman?
Oh, is
thing,
that the interview
documentary.
with
Matt Walsh?
So,
right?
Again, why is it suppressed? Why?
What's press?
Why are things like, what is it called? Why am I a woman?
What is a woman? I don't know if it's suppressed.
Why is
No,
it?
I don't know if it's
well,
suppressed.
then why is it so hard to find?
It's not hard to find. You can find it, but you have to like sign up to the Daily Wire, I think. And I just want to sign up to nothing.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like at least that's what I love.
Okay, 2,000 Mules, right? We have freedom of press. Everybody
It's not
has
on
their-
YouTube. It's not on this.
You
right?
can't
Yeah,
find
yeah,
it
yeah,
anywhere.
yeah, yeah.
Why? Why is that?
Well, they don't want us to see it because it's
Why when Biden?
because it's false information.
Why when Biden's speeches from the White House get uploaded to YouTube? Why do they turn off the dislike ability? You can't dislike it, and they turn off all comments. Why?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? How about this though? Like back in the day, almost not even that long ago. Like you couldn't criticize the president, really, right?
No, I don't think so.
What?
Give me an example of what you mean. What do you mean?
Like in the media, like media has gotten so brazen to like pretty much talk shit about our president
overall though,
lately over the years. Back in the day, I don't think they did that.
Well,
it wasn't like that. Wasn't the way to do things.
Yeah, I think it's the whole thing is ramped up. Similarly, how we were talking when Crispy was in here. Politics, like it's just a game of dirty politics now. It's not about no candidate really, for the most part, runs on their policy. Most candidates run on shit talking. Have you got the big mailers in your mail?
No, maybe
for the primaries.
Oh yeah.
Talking shit
about each other. Yeah.
Well, the one I got was only from one party, but not one party, but one person. But like it just said, don't vote for this person basically because they're a hot pile of shit. Don't vote for this person because they're also a hot pile of shit. Like, what happened to just honest politics and running on? No,
I don't think politics is probably ever honest.
I think it was better.
But it was more. There was more. It was more backstabbing and shit. Probably
there was more integrity.
Now they just fucking don't. They do it blatant. Don't care.
There was more integrity in it back
right.
when I was a kid.
Agreed.
Just
that's
like
that's what I was saying.
Just like I talk about.
That's what I was just saying. Right?
The news, and this is honest. I use it as an example, and it sounds like I'm being like facetious and giving the example. I'm really not. This is the honest to God truth. When I was a little kid, local news I'm talking about, not national news. But
what was like the cat was talking to Dre?
Yes, that was honest to God fucking real stories. Like you would see, whatever, fucking Ellsworth Fire Department rescued a cat stuck in a fucking tree. It'd be like a feel good story. You will never see that shit on the fucking news today in a million years.
They found out in the process.
Fear sells.
Yeah.
Fear sells.
Yep.
Because fucking sheep.
Ooh. You hear there's a new Jersey Shore 2.0 coming out?
I did, yeah.
You should have fucking tried out for that season. Imagine that. Imagine that, dude.
I'm gonna, bro. I'm gonna.
You should.
I'm gonna do a revamp. I'm gonna bang a 22-year-old.
You should, bro. You should do it.
I'm gonna hook up with a new season.
Oh, shit.
No, I can
He's
fucking
bringing it back.
I'm gonna be on the new season, bro. You didn't hear? I'm be in Karma. I'm gonna pick up one of the new girls. There ain't no clubs left. How do they have it?
I know.
How are they gonna have it?
No, I guess like beach, but there are no clubs. 0 clubs, right? Oh, Hemingway's.
Well, there's
Hemingway's.
not clubs, no.
But they don't. Hemingway's would be considered a club. It used to be.
I
Didn't used to be.
It's more, but I mean, like Karma doesn't have an eatery in it. Like Hemingway's, you can sit down, you can eat. So I don't really call that a club. I would say no. There's not many left. But I told you I went to. I left. I was there for one drink and left because it was so packed. But I think I told you over Memorial Day weekend. I went to Jank's Bar, which was insanely packed, and some kid and his friend came up to me, started talking about the new season and how he signed a waiver and he took a girl back, and like, so I guess they're filming. He was telling me all this. I couldn't understand him because he was hammered and I wasn't that interested. But he signed a waiver, and how does he get out of the waiver? I'm like, bro, you're fucked. Fuck you signed a waiver. They can fucking do whatever they want with it. So apparently it's being filmed. I guess I don't know where. Or he was just making up a fucking elaborate story, but I didn't think it was being filmed yet. But
I don't know. I didn't think it was being filmed.
I didn't either. But he said I signed a waiver. I did this.
They fucking filmed him in March in Seaside? I don't think so. Right?
Yeah, you probably had no idea. I couldn't, bro. He was like 21 years old. I couldn't even understand him. But he definitely was talking about the new show, the new season. So I was just like, yeah, that was cool.
But
he kept asking me for advice.
Like they're saying the older castmates
are pissed off about it.
I
heard that.
Why would they be? Who cares? Like, it's not like they still got their shine. They still got their audience.
I'm not gonna.
They still got their fans.
I'm not gonna shit on Jersey Shore. I'm not gonna shit on it. But don't you feel like they got their fair market share out of that fucking show?
Yeah,
like, how much more can you milk that show?
No, even still, they still have fans. Though. They still have a possibility to make a show and make people interested in it because they have their fans.
And
so like now they're gonna get like this. The people that are gonna watch the new one aren't even gonna be the same people that watch them.
Part of the reason I'm not going to shit on it is because it affects my kids. My kids' mom does well. Yeah. My kids are going to get to go to a great college because in part of that show. I'm not going to shit on it. I had my own personal experience with it. Maybe I could get into, but I'm not going to. I've walked away from that, and I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? So if there's a new cast coming out, it's just because they're probably younger and more interesting. You know what I mean?
They're younger. That's all it is. They're younger. You think fucking 18-year-old kids or 16-year-old kids want to watch fucking people with kids? No.
And they're all very limited in what they can do now because they have kids.
Yeah. But now they your generation or our generation watch them now. Right. They're into them. They're into seeing them actually have kids because now they're kind of like in tier with them. You know what I mean?
Right. They followed the story as it transitioned. Yeah. No, I mean, listen, ain't nothing to me. I don't care either way.
I like, I don't want no more UFC guys coming out no more.
Explain. What do you mean?
I'm saying I want no one else to fight in UFC. I want no more young guys coming.
I see what you're saying. I got you. Yeah, your personal. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame them. They're fighting for money. You know what I mean? I guess.
But I mean, you think they'll get less? How would they get less money? I don't know if they would, man. I just feel like it just gives it more. It gives them to come. They could fucking do cross collabs or
Right.
you know what I mean? Like there's just no way.
Oh no, there's
like,
still income to be made because they were.
Listen, the Jersey Shore name is still out there. That's good for them.
I think that's their issue is they don't like it having that name.
But it's good for them.
Right.
That gives them more relevance, I think.
And maybe they can do a cameo on the show.
That's what I mean.
Kind of come
course.
in and fuck with the new cast
fucking
and be
Paulie
like,
could fucking teach kids how to kick at the girls or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I don't know. You know, didn't they already try that though? Wasn't there something called a Floribama or something? It was like the Florida version of.
Yeah, but it wasn't. But it wasn't in Jersey.
I don't think it did as well. I know it didn't because it got canceled, right? So
dude, it has to be. Like the chemistry was good between on that season. It had to be.
Great
you know
casting.
What I mean? Obviously,
great casting.
Or could have been just by chance. You know what I mean?
I think
Who
it was
knows?
a little bit of everything.
Right,
Luck, chance, good casting.
So you really don't know how the next one's gonna go.
Correct. Yeah, they found the magic potion with that. They really did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Raj.
What else, pal? What else? Buying any new guns lately?
I have not.
No.
I have not. But I need to put in permits for handguns. I need some more handguns. I feel like.
Yeah.
We need to go for a range day, buddy.
We do. I tried to set it up. Not this past weekend. The weekend before, I tried setting it up with Lou and a bunch because he's got the key to the gate to get into this big area, and nobody was available to go. So I just kind of gave up on it. I want to take my kids too. My kids have I bought them a nice pellet gun. My son for his christening, his godfather bought him like this little breakdown snap action 22. It's like a 22 long rifle, but it's perfect. It's literally about this big. It's perfect for them to learn on. I want to do like a little range day with my kids. You know, I don't want to bring any high powered shit because you know the fucking boom bang is gonna fucking scare them. I just want to bring some little shit and just go with them for a day, and then one day we'll do a boys' day where we just bring out fucking heavy artillery.
Yeah, I want to bring my kids. Tino and Frankie. They want.
Let's do it. Let's run it. I got a couple. You got a pellet gun? I got a nice pellet gun and a nice 22, and I have like a little handgun 22. It's like a Taurus, but it's a kid could shoot it. I would feel comfortable with a kid shooting it. Probably just gonna do one round at a time.
It's not 9mm. I'll blow the lungs out of somebody.
Dude, what is people that don't know their. I guess we wouldn't have a show. I was just going to say, people that don't know what they're talking about should not speak, but we wouldn't have a show if that was true. So, you know what you and I talked about a little bit today when you called me and told me you missed me and we were talking. And this is just a theory, but I would love it if it could somehow be tested. The IQ average in this country has had to have dramatically plummeted.
You think it plummeted?
You don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know.
Talking about overall.
Like I wonder because I seen something. I told you because I was talking about this. I heard, some podcast. Whatever. It was someone saying that people in prison. A lot of people are in prison for like a long time or for life. They have low IQ, so it's almost like they might. It's not that they're bad people; they're just dumb as fuck.
Dumb as fuck, right?
You know,
right?
And like, if that's the case, though, I mean, our prison is part of our population. Like, how much of people are just really not that high IQ? You know,
but it's. I guess the other way to look at that is it's free to educate yourself. School,
yeah, but no. But IQ is different, bro. IQ is different.
IQ meaning like
it's different than like how it's not like the guy's just lazy. He's
okay,
not learning stuff.
I agree. There's a difference between IQ. I see what you're saying, but there's also a difference between IQ and being just dumb. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to have a high IQ to get through life and not make poor decisions. You could be a regular dude with a regular average and not do dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You don't have to. You don't have to have an IQ to not make dumb decisions.
Correct. I don't know though. I'm wondering. I don't know. I'd like to see those statistics. I wonder if is there a certain level of IQ where you might make some fucking bad really decisions and end up in those situations. Like I wonder.
I'm sure they're correlated. I don't know if there's ever been a study on it. I'm sure they're correlated. Well, you said there was some study done that proves most people in prison don't have high IQ.
I didn't say that. I heard someone say that, and they didn't bring up a study, so who knows if any of it's real.
It makes sense, but I guess I said that, and again, I don't know that to be a fact, and I've seen no studies, but I just see people on the street who look like, they do those like pop-up fucking questions and pop-up like, asking people on the streets questions, and you see them all over the place. And obviously I watch the ones that are things that I'm passionate about, whatever, but I've seen so many recently where they ask people a question and they seem like they're passionate about their answer and they have no fucking idea what they're talking about. It's like everything they said was actually, no, I guess it wasn't Matt Walsh. Or was it? No, it was Matt Walsh, I think. The guy you're referring to was interviewing people on the street about 2A, Second Amendment and guns and stuff. And, no, maybe it wasn't Matt Walsh now that I think about it. But anyway, and people just had absolutely no clue. People think you can go into 7-Eleven and buy a fully automatic assault weapon and just walk out. People think that. People actually believe that. And that hurts law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, what? The fact that people think that, you're saying?
The fact that people want to make laws so much harder for law-abiding citizens to buy a gun. Law-abiding citizens, not criminals, they put these no gun zone signs up on schools, obviously, and in certain areas you see these. That's where 98.9% of shootings happen in no gun zones.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Gun
so
free. Yeah.
what does that tell you? That criminals don't follow signs. They don't care about what signs say.
No, I mean, yeah, most of the guys that do these not all, obviously, but I think most people that do these school shootings, are getting guns illegally. It's not even like they're getting guns, the right way, and then shooting.
Well, typically you're talking about younger people, and I guess that's why they're pushing the 21 now thing. I don't see how that's going to make much difference, but again, I haven't done any studies on this. Typically, it's kids in the school doing the shooting, so typically they're younger. I believe the Texas shooter bought those guns legally. I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
But the shooter in Connecticut, Newtown.
No, not New Hook.
Oh, sorry, Sandy Hook. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I got that. And Sandy Hook, was it Sandy Hook?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Was okay. Isn't Sandy Hook here in Jersey? Was there two?
There's two, actually.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
All right. So anyway, in Sandy Hook, some reason that didn't sound right, but I guess you're right. He took the guns from his parents, and this kid was mentally ill. He'd been on medication. Should have never had access to those guns.
Yeah, right.
So he acquired those guns because his parents.
Crazy, bro.
His parents had guns. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. That those parents are
Columbine, same thing. Columbine, same thing.
Yeah. Did they try those parents?
I don't believe so. I saw the mother did an interview. I watched a little interview with her later on.
Which one? For what? Which one?
From the Sandy Hook, and obviously she was very remorseful and stuff, and said, but sort of matter of fact,
he's alive, the kid, right?
I don't believe so. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they
the shooter from Sandy Hook alive?
Yes.
Is that kid alive?
Yeah, I believe he is. So go ahead.
So anyway, I just saw an interview, and she was clearly distraught and apologetic, obviously, over the whole thing. But I don't remember much of the specifics of the actual interview and what was said. I'll watch again. But she did do an interview, and usually, people hide, don't do interviews after their child does something heinous like that.
No, he killed himself.
I thought he did.
He killed himself?
Yeah.
In jail?
No, at the school.
In the school.
What? I thought he looked like this sick weirdo.
He did. You saw a picture of him when he
real skinny, right?
Yeah, you saw a picture of him when he was.
Oh, it was after.
No, not after, but like a picture of him from the school, like a class.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
like a yearbook picture.
He
or whatever
killed
you
himself
saw.
too.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So did the Columbine guys. They killed themselves.
Did they?
Columbine guys? I don't think they were shot by police. They're dead. I believe they killed themselves.
They killed both of them. There's two.
They killed themselves. Yeah.
Wow.
Look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
I mean, two for
The
two.
Texas shooter probably would have shot himself, but he got shot by the off-duty cop. Probably would have ended his own life.
But this guy in
though.
Buffalo didn't kill him. He didn't kill him.
But they killed themselves.
They killed himself.
Yeah. Buffalo shooter did not. No. Buffalo shooter is the one who was supposedly, I don't know this to be fact, was questioned by the FBI though before he did the shooting.
Yeah.
And he wrote a very long manifesto where Tom's River and Lakewood are mentioned in his manifesto.
He's coming after fucking Roger Matthews.
No, I don't know what was said, but I would assume if he's a quote-unquote white supremacist, which he very well could be, I would assume he was attacking the Jews, I guess, was targeting, rather.
He's coming after the 3%ers.
The Hasidics. I kind of welcome that at this point in my life. Come for me. If it's a bad person, I'd welcome a shootout right now.
A shootout?
You said come for me. If he comes to my house and he's got a gun and he wants to do me harm, I'm going to get in a shootout with that guy. For sure. I have one at the ready. Do you have one at the ready?
Somewhat.
How quickly can you access it?
Like right now?
Yeah. Well, no.
It'll take a while. But I got knives in here.
So if I was in bed, I could probably access mine, make it, well, it's operational, but it would be at the ready probably, if I'm in a dead sleep, maybe in 5-10 seconds, maybe.
Oh, wow, yeah. I'm close to that.
And it's locked. It's a it's got a biomechanical
mine might be a
little
bit longer now.
If I didn't have kids, I'd have 3 of them under my pillow at all times, just because, not 3, I'm joking. I'd have 1. If I didn't have kids,
would you have one
absolutely
on your nightstand?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, probably, yeah.
Under
my mattress, or
like,
just because there's the probability of me going through my life and never having a problem is probably like 99.8%. Probably the highest percentage you can get without being 100%. But at that 0.01%, if that happened and I wasn't ready, I'm dead.
Yeah, but like I did this movie, had to put the gun into my belt and shit. You know what I mean for the movie. Yeah. And I'm thinking like, damn, that's kind of sketchy, no?
Shooting your dick off.
But when you grab it out, you grab the trigger.
No, you don't. You do not grab the trigger.
I'm saying, but if you happen to, you know what I'm saying, when you're grabbing the gun quickly,
you're not operating correctly if you do that.
You listen. It's in your fucking belt fucking holster. You're not operating correctly to begin with.
No, that's not true. That's what you're supposed to. Especially concealed carry. A lot of people carry it here.
No, in a holster. Okay. I was literally sticking it in my fucking pants.
So why isn't it? Why wouldn't you do that? Why isn't that operating correctly in a holster?
It's not in a holster, I said.
Oh, not in a holster.
I said I was sticking it into my pants.
Oh,
I'm playing a gangster. I'm playing a gangster.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like sketchy, no?
Yeah, no, I would agree. Yeah, I mean they make concealed carry holsters that are really operational. I did see something recently about a guy, and it actually showed. It was just a picture. It wasn't a video of. It actually did not of the shooting, but it showed why the gun misfired. It was a guy with a leather holster, and leather is malleable, right? It's not like a hard plastic holster. Leather is malleable; it can move, right? And it had folded where the trigger slides in. It had folded ever so slightly. So when he slid it in the holster, it fired and it shot him in the leg, like right here, went right through his leg or whatever. But yeah, because of a leather holster. I'd never heard of that happening before, other than that example. I mean, leather holsters were extremely popular for many, many years. But I can see where you wouldn't have that with a hard plastic holster, you know what I mean, or a poly holster, I guess.
Or your waistband.
No, waistband could be. That's pants and.
I'm joking.
So anyway, yeah, I'm licensed to concealed carry in 45 states or something like that, but I can't because I live in New Jersey. Crazy. I can go to Florida and conceal carry. I can go to 45 states and conceal carry.
What states can't you then?
Oh, it's
Florida,
New York,
Hawaii, California.
Can't you? You definitely can in Florida.
I mean Florida.
California, New York, New Jersey,
and Hawaii.
Probably Hawaii.
Probably Connecticut.
Maybe Connecticut, yeah. I don't know what they are. I have an app on my phone. I don't conceal carry, so I don't really. But how do I get my gun?
Could you in Vegas?
How do I get my gun out of the state of Jersey to conceal carry in the state? I guess because if you have your gun in your car, and you get. I'm not sure because I believe how the wording is, and again, gun aficionados are going to correct the fuck out of me. And that's okay because I want to learn. But you have to be en route to a range, is what I believe, to have your gun in your car, be traveling with your gun. So, and your ammo and your magazines can't be in the same area or section of your car with your gun. They have to be separated, right? So if I'm going to Florida or if I'm just going to Pennsylvania where I can conceal carry, one state over, how do I get it from here to Pennsylvania if I'm not going to a range? Am I illegal carrying? Not concealed carrying, like just in my car.
I understand what you're saying.
That would be definitely.
I heard you could keep the bullets and the thing. It just have to be in different cases, not even in different parts.
But you have to articulate that you're on your way to a range and what range you're on your way to. If I said I'm on my way to Pennsylvania, is that an issue? That's my question. I know there was a guy in Hamilton where you train, actually, that got pulled over on, what is that, I-90, 195? He got pulled over on 195 by a Hamilton cop. I'm pretty sure it's Hamilton. I read the case involved in it. From a different state, licensed to carry, legally gun owned, legally, and he said to the guy, I'm concealed carrying, and because he was traveling through New Jersey, they fucking nailed him to the wall.
Wow.
Yeah.
He should have said nothing.
I would out of respect to an officer, but I also wouldn't be concealed carrying. You know, I would say if I had a gun.
Then what's the point of having 45 license or states that you can conceal carry if you can't get the gun?
Right, that's kind of my point. Well, it's kind of. I mean, people do it. I know tons of people that do it, but would you be in violation if you said I'm traveling to Florida, or you got to get through certain states that don't allow you?
Okay. When you moved from fucking Maine to New Jersey, do you have guns?
No, I didn't bring a single gun with me.
Wow, you acquired all your guns in New Jersey?
Everything, not a single gun.
Okay, so then when we do move, say we ever move to fucking wherever, Florida, fucking Ohio.
And guns before 2018 or 14, I forget what year, are basically untraceable because it didn't fall into the new gun law criteria where they have to be registered, and
what
you have
year?
to document. I was just at the gun shop, and the gunsmith there was telling me, like, for example, if my dad was given a gun by his dad, and he gave it to me, and I brought it to Jersey, that's like what they call, I guess, an untraceable, untrackable gun, where I don't have to, again, people are going to correct me, I don't believe I have to do a transfer on that gun, but any new guns bought or transferred, they have to all be licensed and transferred with paperwork.
So when we move, to wherever, say where you moving?
Florida.
Florida, okay, you're moving to Florida. I'll move to fucking Kentucky. Okay, say I move to Kentucky. I got to do this paperwork stuff, and how do I get the guns there?
Oh, I don't know. If you move to a red state, is what you're saying? I don't know. I don't know, because you're moving out of a blue state.
I don't think Kentucky's a red
if you
state.
move to a blue state, you surely have to. Even if you move to the next town over, bro. If you move from Tom's River to Brick, you have to go and change your
address. Yeah. I've done that a couple times.
So, so I don't know. I don't want to speak. Again, YouTube's going to be lit up with comments saying I'm an idiot. And
Fuck
I am.
YouTube.
But
federal firearm dealer.
Right.
Do the transfer.
Yeah.
You got to pay somebody.
Yeah. That's a transfer. But that's only for guns that are
bought.
What
if not me? What if some guy said, I'm going to fucking put in a bunch of boxes with all my other shit that I'm moving, and I end up in an estate, and then these guns are there?
Yeah, that's how everybody does it. You just hope you
you
don't get caught.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how everybody I know does it anyway. I don't know how.
What are their names?
But I didn't bring any guns down here for me, and everything I have here I bought in New Jersey, everything. 2018, I think, was the cutoff. For example, I bought an AK-47 before 2018 from a friend. We printed transfer paperwork off the internet, and it was acceptable because it was before 2018. So after 2018, you have to go to a gun dealer and do a federal transfer, and to make it legal. Prior to that, you could do it with simple paperwork, or just your dad could give it to you, or whatever, So
my handgun that I got in like 2010, that's before 2018.
Correct.
So that's in the backdoor policy.
Yeah.
We're good.
Right. For now. You see, Canada just outlawed all handguns, but I thought handguns were outlawed in Canada anyway.
I don't know.
I thought they were. Like, is that just a formality, him saying that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm not the gun expert.
Look that up. Were handguns ever
outlawed
in Canada? Are they allowed? I think they're allowed by certain people that fit certain criteria.
That Arnold Palmer's not bad, buddy.
No, I know. I want another one, but I don't feel like walking over there. Why don't you go get me one? Get me one, pal. Get one.
I'm gonna get one myself.
Again, I just kind of rant on what I think I know. I don't know everything, and I actually look forward to people making comments because I get educated then, you know what I mean? So I'll tell you this. You could never keep up on it all. When I went into my buddy's gun shop recently, I said, if I wasn't you, if I'm just an average guy on the street, how do I know all the new laws and all the? He's like, you wouldn't. Nobody does. You wouldn't. And he actually gave me incorrect information. We were talking about forward grips on an AR, like forward grip, and he said, nope, not in New Jersey.
All about what's legal, what's not legal.
You can't have a forward grip. He gave me an example. He's like, no, that's illegal.
What's a forward grip?
And then I went in.
Explain forward grip here.
Forward grip.
Here.
Instead of holding it like this, right? A forward grip would be like this. So you have 2 points.
Oh, and this, so you can put this in.
Correct.
You can't have like a fucking. That's a forward grip.
Keep doing that.
This is a forward grip.
No,
this is my left hand.
No, your front. Your forward hand is.
Yeah, that's my left hand, buddy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. You kept doing this, so I thought you meant your trigger finger. Yeah, but he was telling me that it was illegal, and then I go in a week later, and his boss is there, and he's like, no, that's not illegal because it's longer than. I forget what that, but again, you got to be
so dumb, right?
You got to be like if it was an inch shorter, it would have been illegal. Who the fuck can keep up with all this shit?
But it's like the cops, like
it's impossible.
Who's gonna come at you for it?
Right.
Like the cops that like
only
pull you over. It's like cops that pull you over and be like, oh, you're too low to the ground.
No, he's going to go off the basics, whether you're allowed to have it in your car or not. He would know the basics. He probably is not going to know it. But then if there's a criminal charge,
I'm talking about like cars, like when the cars are too low.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, a ball breaker,
Yeah, right.
You know? But if you're criminally charged with anything, and it goes to the prosecutor's office, that's when they get an expert to break it all down and figure out every single charge they can get.
Yeah,
they might get you on one thing, like illegally having a firearm in your car in New Jersey, like that guy did that got pulled over in Hamilton. But then then they're going to analyze the fuck out of everything and build a case against you, and you might get more charges for shit you didn't even know you were doing wrong. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Our back's against the wall, buddy.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
It is. Let's end on that, my man.
Okay.
Let's end on that.
All right, pal. Good one. Champ of the Tramp.
That was a good one.
Out.
Peace.